McRib is back. Please excuse the interruption. The computer has some limitations. Because we're doing so much. But luckily, that's the only hiccup we ever have once in a while. Thank you for your patience. Let's do one more chakra. Which chakra would you like to? Okay, we can vote on it, actually. Okay. I think the best way is to just do a quick poll, which we haven't done in a long time. You can just type what? Heart chakra, heart chakra, heart chakra. Okay, we got 4 heart chakra votes over here. You can type it in if you're on other platform, if you're on TikTok. We're gonna do one more. While y'all vote, I actually will use the restroom. Heart or throat chakra. We had 4 votes on Insight Timer for heart, 5 votes, and 1 for throat. Yoko. Let's go with throat chakra. What do you say? Going to have to leave everyone I know behind, going through a lot at once. How would you like to feel? Do you believe that peace is possible? In the moment, it's peaceful, right? But when the moment's not peaceful, it's because something in here is not peaceful. Be more present. one breath at a time. You don't have to find the answer to everything. And the truth is, everyone just doing the best they can. It's not like everyone has their life figured out. So you're not the only one. Choose to respond instead of reacting. When we respond, I know life's difficult, but I'll find a way, just like how I've always found a way. And then ask people how they find their way. E.T. phone home. Imagine that we can go through our whole life not realizing that we can just be present and not overthink. That you could just be here and just be without stressing out. Don't need to think about your ex, your abusers, your sadness. Just enjoy this moment. The beauty. Free your mind. We laugh a lot in here because life's already difficult. Why make it more difficult? Enjoy it. Next, throat chakra bowl. How y'all feeling? Peaceful. What would happen if you did two at the same time? I just feel angry and irritated. Is that normal? Oh, from hearing the singing bowl? Or with your life? It means that we need to come to a stopping point soon. With the singing bowl. That's what it means. But we got one more bowl to do. This is the most unique sounding bowl I have. Okay, that's an opinion. It's one of the most unique sounding bowls. And here's why. And one of the reasons you may feel interesting energy is because there's a ton of people in here releasing. Because when you hear this healing vibration, people just let go. But don't worry. You know who's the sheriff in town, okay? Now that there's a lot of energy people release in the air, we have to open the mandala. So when we do healing together, it's a lot different than we're collectively blending our energy in together. Okay. What you feel is what you feel, but when we meditate and do group therapy, right now we're just blending the energy and eventually it centers. This takes a little time. We need a little bit more. Welcome to a healing community, the Mystic Village. I hope you feel some positive energy. When we say open the mandala, what you're experiencing is called opening the mandala. You feel it? Like, wow. But you chose to believe, you choose to breathe. And we collectively, when we believe, some positive portal opens and all our sadness just dissolves. And can you believe that we're doing this through the internet? And you didn't have to pay for a single thing. You just showed up and you believe. It's beautiful. You came here on your own will, and we all did too. I'm so grateful. What do you feel? It's just everybody trusted, right? From the singing bowl to the disconnecting of the live stream, and people like, I'm still gonna stay because it's kind of dope. And because we stayed the course, we experienced some bliss together as a community. Where you feel lighter, you breathe easier, you feel your aura. And collectively, imagine there's over 650 people feeling like this. Because we can actually open our chakras together. But it has to be pure, right? Everyone showed up here purely. You could leave any time. But instead we put our hand together. We're like, all right, let's relax. We agree, let's chill. Let's heal. And imagine just like everybody agreeing. We just want peace and happiness. And that's what we deserve. You definitely did not come here by accident. Something guide you here too. Because you had to be open-hearted and open-minded enough to click on the internet and see, like, what is this vibe? It's just unconditional love, and we're just feeling it collectively. Unconditional love is beautiful. That's why I love what I do so much, because I don't even do it. It's the unconditional love is already here. We're just reminding each other with beautiful music, like, oh yeah, happiness is here. Peace is here. What was I worried about? Oh, wait. Just breathe. Amit says, love for peace increase after attending your lives. I wish it was mine, but I don't own it. We need this. Imagine we go through our life and we need unconditional love, but it's hard to find sometimes, Everything is so conditional and strings attached. But when you actually feel bliss together, just by breathing together, it's like, what else is possible? All we did was show up and follow the joy. We just follow good energy. And we're online. I used to think I couldn't have imagined this was possible through the internet. But whenever we started feeling it, and you know when a portal is open, when people just start thanking, just thank you, like, because you're feeling so good, you're like, this is dope. And I didn't get it either, like, why were all these, I just thought, people are always kind, but when the mandala opens, our heart opens together. It's like we actually feel what Bob Marley was talking about. One love. It's beautiful. Because we're not crossing paths with each other in real life as much. But online, look at the amount of people on here just looking for their tribe and community. A lot of us are not gonna go to a spiritual retreat because many of us can't afford it, or have children, or we work doubles and we have a life where we're not gonna go on a retreat somewhere. And the universe said, why don't you bring the retreat to them? So that people who work doubles at Waffle House can still get some healing energy. So that people who work the double at the Cheesecake Factory can get some loving, healing energy, so that they're not just stressed out all the time. That's where my beginning was, working at the Cheesecake Factory, and I had an awakening. I started a meditation group with my coworkers. So I remember, man, and imagine there's people who have even more stressful jobs, like being a police officer or a fireman or just a mother, right? That's already all, that can be very stressful. And when do they get healing energy if they don't go find healing? Right? Even grandma needs healing. Right? When we're in a retirement home or something, they need healing too. Like, yeah, grandma, grandpa. Sometimes we are, because everybody's role matters. We need each other, right? Whether you're a mother, your bus driver, we all deserve happiness where we're at, and move towards something greater, which I didn't think was possible when I was asleep. Just sad, lonely, hopeless. But of course, I wouldn't be like this if my mother didn't suffer, if I didn't suffer. The suffering, it pressurizes and makes diamonds, light workers, who's needed on a planet, but nobody wants to sign up for it because it's scary. Many people don't make it because it's difficult. But with community, with love, we're gonna make it. We'll help each other find the way, but you have to climb your mountain. How do you help your parents that is 70 and depressed and talks about how little time they have left? When we think about how little time we have left, that's called the future, because we're not living in the present moment. If you want to help somebody live more happy life, help enjoy the moment with them. When their life is good, they're not busy worried about the future because their moment is beautiful. So you have to find out, what is their love language? How did they receive love? And why are they depressed? Where does the depression come from? And when we find the root cause of where it came from, but it's not going to be easy, it's just figuring it out. You have to slowly make your way from the surface, and then you'll get to the root. But that journey, they don't know how to do on their own. But they're lucky. They have you that care. So now you have a plan. And here's the way you help somebody who's deeply sad, is they have a huge pressurized consciousness that needs relief. So the more they vent to you about their sadness, you're releasing their pressure and stress, but they don't know that. But you have to listen with your heart and not pick up on a negative energy by listening from your heart and not picking things up, right? Being present with them without trying to fix them, which can be very hard. Listening people without needing to fix them is what many people need. But that's why we're here to share with you the techniques and all these things that help us listen with our heart so that we can relieve the pressure and depression of our family member. And then leading to practical actions like taking them to nature walks, finding out what's their love language, how they receive and give love. Sometimes what they just need to do is have some fun. When you have no purpose in life and you haven't found it, you don't want to be here. But when you find a purpose, it could be something as simple as finding people to walk with. Right? Finding exercise they enjoy, chess, checker, finding something that they're a reason to wake up. Help them find a reason to wake up and enjoy life. And maybe that reason is you. But when you're the reason, you can redirect them towards something greater, themselves. But don't tell them that up front. Don't tell them that's your plan. You just you know what I'm saying? Can't let. They probably think you're the best thing that's ever happened to them. And so every time they see you, they're happy. And then help them realize they still have a purpose. Somehow. Dreamy says, I used to play Uno all the time with my grandparents. And And sometimes it's just sitting around listening to old music with them. It could be something nostalgic. Right. They might like Elvis Presley. Shoot, I'll bring a whole vinyl out. I got an Elvis vinyl for you. Or coloring on the iPad, yeah. Sometimes we don't think our life matters because we feel abandoned. And so when you bring gifts sometimes, they're like, wow, you still think about me. My life matters. And you go, your life has always mattered. You just didn't believe it. And I'm here to remind you, you have a reason. And be bold with your statement. Be undeniable. Like, my life does matter. But nobody said it's going to be easy, okay? It's not going to be a walk in the park. Here, let's just be honest. That's what you've been blessed with, you know? Give them a reason to smile, and then teach them to find a reason. That's what we do here. Some people come outside like, you sad again? Welcome back. It's all good, man. What's up? Like, oh. And then we crack some jokes. And you're like, man, it's silly around here. Do you remember the super duper basic? Right, and so we start teaching you gently how to reprogram. Super basic, it called breathe in and let go of your junk. The negative energy, not the other kind of junk, okay? Yeah. Let go of your negative energy. Breathing in relaxation. And on your exhale, just drop your shoulder. Relax your facial muscles. Relax your eyeballs, forehead. You can tell yourself, I give myself permission to relax. Sometimes you have to say that to yourself because you just like, maybe you're a manager at work or something, you know? You still come home, your mind's still at work. Mind. You know, that type. And you come home, you're still in the same attitude, like, chill, okay, look, chill. Chill. It's fine to chill, relax, you deserve it. And your feet stinks, it's fine, I mean, well, you can deal with that later, okay, chill. I know that was a graphic comment, but this is called a happy Buddha style, okay? Happy Buddha, you know? When you go to the buffet, you see him always happy. And everybody said, rub his belly. I'm like, really? And you can leave a penny for him too. I'm like, ooh. How about a quarter? It's really hard to find the perfect words for our loved ones sometimes. Because sometimes our loved ones' love language is not words. Sometimes they just need a hug instead of I love you. Sometimes they just need you to take the trash out and their heart flutter. But you want to say I love you, but they need acts of service. Doing action, helping them with their life may be more impactful. For some people, they like little gifts. Maybe you find a big leaf at the park and you're like, wow, this person would, I thought about you here. They're getting creative with it. Anyways, and the last one is the most important one. Quality time. What we're doing together here is called quality time. Right? We're having a genuine heart-to-heart conversation. And it's somewhat intimate. It matters. Right? And sometimes that's what we need. I love quality time. That's why I love being here all the time. It's one of my love language. We get to spend quality time together rather than just being online and just spamming emojis. Instead, we're having a genuine time connecting, and it makes us feel like a human being. It makes us feel like you matter because you do matter. It's just sometimes we don't know how to communicate that. And that's why we're here as a community too. Right? And I needed it as much as you. I didn't know that what I was looking for was something I already had. Love starts from within. You have to fill your own cup first before you share with others. If you don't have money, you can't give money. If you don't love yourself first, you don't know how to love anyone else. But when you start to fill your cup, and on a daily basis you find gratitude, joy, thanksgiving, purpose, and calling starts to bloom, and your champagne tower, it overflows, and now you can share with your family, which is beautiful. But no one said it's gonna be easy or it's gonna happen overnight. That's why I stream every day. I know that in the world right now there's a lot of mental health that's not good, emotional health down the drain. But we can also be the change we wish to see in the world and our community. It's just not easy, but you can do it. To turn your life around, you can turn your life around 1,000%. And this community and the people here, that's what we do here on a daily basis. So grateful for all the committed people here. So it's beautiful. Because the beautiful part about helping people genuinely is that their family ends up being happy too. Their family starts healing too. They start healing, their body starts healing. I'm going to use Sister Christy as an example of healing, okay? If you don't mind. Because we got to read some testimonials. And remember, this is genuine. I didn't tell them to post anything. They just told me. Okay. Sister Christy says, my blood pressure is now normal and cortisol levels lowered. Immune system levels normal and I'm off all anxiety meds. My left side paralysis is improving when the doctor said it would worsen. Also good news, a small tumor in my lungs dispersed and my lung is clear now. My alopecia seemed to have stopped and I've had it for 2 years. My brother just told me my 17-year-old niece doesn't have cancer. The doctor was pretty sure she did. When you feel genuine love, something changes in your mind that makes you drop all the worries and allow the healing to flow. And right, it's just love heals all things when it's pure. The issue is sometimes you get healing, but you gotta pay for it. There's strings attached. You gotta sign up on the sign-up sheet. All we do is just generate unconditional love with gratitude, with joy. And that's why there's so much loving people here, because we're actually happy. I could have sworn I broke my toe a few days ago and couldn't get an x-ray and it looks fine. Beautiful. Well, once you check, are you gonna get so maybe your toe didn't break. Thea Miss says she used to have 5 seizures a day and now she has 0. Okay, I'll add that to your testimonial list. Okay. How could we practice this healing? You're already doing it without realizing it. But here's the secret. The people who experience this healing, they're here so much. They're here consistently for 1 or 2 months on their own will. And they're like, oh, I'm a lot happier. That's it. Then they didn't have to pay, they didn't have to be a subscriber. Free. I know. Ooh, nothing's free. I know, surprise. Sounds too good to be true. Well, maybe we should read more testimonials. Sister Cece says her brother had leukemia and is now in remission and is cancer-free. Part of the miracle is that her brother and her are 100% DNA match for bone marrow transplant, which is very rare even for identical twins. She says, I'm so thankful I was able to donate my bone marrow to my brother, excuse me. But her mom recently was diagnosed with lymphoma stage 1. She had a sore throat and had it checked out and it was a tumor. The doctor said that her cancer is only stage 1 and it's very curable. And an update, after 1 round of chemo, the tumor is shrinking and already and no more pain or swelling. And she says, I could have sworn I broke my toe a few days ago and couldn't get an x-ray, but it looks fine after checking. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. There's too many. Okay, let's keep going down here. Oh, okay, you got it. Here's more about anxiety. Dear Thanet, I don't engage much here. This is from Drew. I don't engage much here because I generally am coming here to listen to you while battling insomnia, so I'm not looking at the screen or comments. Just want to say I've had a bout of anxiety last night, and your voice and music helped me to find calm and overcome anxiety in a matter of minutes. Thank you and this community for all the positive influence you've had on my life in the past few months. It is a great comfort knowing I can come here and find support when I need it. Random also has a miracle. Random says, I just wanted to share. My doctors are baffled. I've had hemorrhage problems for years. Recently, I needed emergency care, then it suddenly healed overnight. I spent much time listening, doing the music healing, and this past few months have helped me. The hemorrhaging suddenly stopped last night after doing the healing, and I was meant to go to the hospital tomorrow. Well, all they do is show up and be willing to breathe, relax, and be peaceful on a daily basis, right? So imagine what we're feeling together. It's just genuine peace, and it's easy to breathe. And when you're in a positive energy over and over and over, your mind starts changing, and so does your body. Clearly, but some people don't believe that just by us chilling like this, because a lot of healing modality has strings attached. There's a link in the bio or something that leads to paid healing, which corrupts everything that they do, right? Because now you corrupted the purity. But anyways, okay, we'll update. He says, to add to that, I struggle with anemia from this and no longer has anemia. Oh, thank you so much for helping me reach 175,000 likes. Thank you for all the blessings. And the reason we read the testimonials, because many people are sick and they don't know where to find healing. Welcome to the free healing party. But right, we don't guarantee healing. It just happens when you let go of doubt, fear, and worry. Right? I didn't say, hey, we're going to heal you. Somehow it just happens. The universe does it, of course. As the word of Drake, God's plan. Let's see here what sister says. So we have like 3 pages of testimonial, okay? Sister Cece's. I broke my toe a few days ago. And it looks fine after checking. Okay, beautiful. Do we need more? Tanya says, my angry, disrupted child who needed therapy 2 times a week for 4 years is down to once a month. That's a mother speaking. Okay. My angry, disrupted child. Tanya's whole family watches this stream. Even the cats and dogs. Like, man, this is chill up in here. Red Mama Yeti says, morning brother, I've been sober from the herb for 32 days now and I'm a little insomniac. No one says it's gonna be easy, right? David says, I am not the same person I was over a year ago when I found the stream. Much gratitude. I did not expect what I now consistently experience as beneficial. Right? Because when you find genuine happiness, it's actually so simple that the mind in the beginning doesn't believe. We're just choosing to focus on relaxation and peace. But sometimes there's a lot of entertainment distracting us from our healing. Right? Instead of healing, we're busy playing something or things that help us, our mind not peaceful. And I get it. There's not a lot of people offering there's a lot of Reiki streams for sure, but I don't know what the result of the Reiki in their community, you know what I mean? But I'm sure there's some good practitioners out there, so if there are, shout out to the great practitioners with result. I just haven't, I just haven't heard it yet that much. So if you know any great Reiki healers on here, yeah. CC says my Reiki master. I've seen a couple good ones, they just aren't consistent. And Sister Chrissy says, I'm doing guided breathing and meditation live on Friday at 1 p.m. So if you do free stuff, you're welcome to promote here. Honestly, anytime. Yeah. If you offer free healing, especially online, you're welcome to come here and promote anytime. Because we are trying to promote that kind of movement, which is called donation-based healing. You just help people, and when you do a great job, the universe will take care of you. And then collectively we teach each other, help each other grow. Because sometimes the doctor says you got 5 months or whatever, 6 months. But the universe always has There's always other doors you can open. Stay hopeful, believe you can turn your life around. A miracle is possible for everybody if you're willing to do the work. Right. And luckily, it can be fun. You know, in here we laugh, we do music, we compose music. Right? K2 says, my mom got diagnosed with dementia and just a few months to live, and she was just rejuvenated. What do you say? Poison Slash says, good evening, Brother Thanet. I've been listening tonight, and the topic of distraction from healing is heading home. I would listen every night before bed and enjoy peace, but last Saturday was exposed to a sudden extreme loud noise, injuring my eardrum. Now I have pain and tinnitus, which is destroying my sleep. I pray that it will be better. Oh yeah. The way you heal from that, okay? When your ear's ringing, stop thinking that it's a bad thing. The fear is stopping the healing process. Change your relationship with your dis-ease. Most people, when they feel pain, it's naturally to go, man, I'm so effed up. But if you can reprogram your mind and say, oh, I'm getting an upgrade from the universe. It disconnects the negative energy, and your mind, instead of constant negative thing, of turn that ringing into like a singing bowl that's in your ear. And the universe just wants to bless me with a singing bowl in my ear. Instead of, man, my ear's so effed up, I don't know if it's gonna heal. What the F, man? Change your relationship with what's going on with you, bro. You feel me, fam? I used to have ringing in my ear all the time also. But you know, I said the universe is giving me an upgrade. No ringing in my ears now. My eyesight used to be fuzzy. I said the universe is helping me see better by helping me activate a third eye. I still got 20/20. But what's better than 20/20? Happiness 24/7. Aaron says, I like the way of thinking. I like that way of thinking. I'm going to apply that to my neck pain. Instead of criticizing myself and my body, I will make my relationship with myself better. Exactly. My leg is feeling way better than it's ever been. Right? I'm healing myself too. And that's why we keep sharing about what works here. The issue is sometimes people share what they know, but there's no results to show. They just know stuff. It should heal you. but they didn't see it happen. Right? We know many people will meditate balancing their chakras and all these things, but no results. They just read it online somewhere or watch a YouTube video. We are a result-driven community that just helps people aggressively with love. We don't have time to waste. Your life matters. That's why there's so much energy going on. That's why I'm so grateful for all your blessings. I think we need a little song. Again, I stream every day. Most of the time, right? It's rare that I don't stream one day or something. I must be super tired or something. What'd I say? Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. So just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. So just call on me, sister, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, and for it won't be long, I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, then I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, and for it won't be long, I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, and for it won't be long, I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Sorry to hear that you accidentally ran over your dog and he passed away. Take your time. Some things is more harder to get over. Meditate. Light the candle, light the incense. Forgive. That's the best that you knew what to do. If you knew to do something different, it would be different. You did the best you can. Make an altar. Dedicate that to your doggy. You have to find a way to pay respect. Every day light an incense for forgiveness to yourself. Because that's the best that you know. Sometimes your best leads to not enough. But that's all you know. It is enough.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops. High above the chimney top is where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh, I can die. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perch by my doorsteps, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you.
We can play a flute to help your dog transition, okay? Let go. Thank you so much, everybody. It gets more healing every night. So grateful for healing and supporting. Thank you for all your blessing. 195,000 likes tonight. Thank you, Rui, Mikio. Hope Brother Cosmic Wave feels better. It's gonna take some time to get over that one. Realistically, yeah. But we learn. You know, it's all about learning. Everything happens for a reason. It's just sometimes we don't see it yet because we're in it. It's like when you're at your rock bottom, it's really hard to think you can get out, but you can get out, brothers, sisters. You can find your way. You will find a way. At least we gonna try to help you find your way. You're not alone. You know. So don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. The karaoke. Thank you so much, Ali. What did you feel from tonight? Lots of healing. It's just been incredible lately. We got 667 people here tonight, kind of boost in. Oh. But I'm just grateful it's peaceful. That's what matters. It's respectful. And it's fun, you know. We're enjoying. It's a good time. Lots of healing and love, yeah. Grateful for all the moderators. Thank you to all the healers, all the practitioners, all the people doing their part. Thank you so much for helping me reach 200,000 likes on TikTok tonight. I really need the laughs. Luckily, it's not gonna stop anytime soon. You know, because I also can't stop it. You know. Oh. I go to bed and I'm going. I'd like to make a good exit, okay? Dang. I'm staying 30 minutes more. Psych. Don't be trying to do that reverse psychology on me. I know your tricks. Just like the other person tried to get me to sing 2 birthday songs back to back. Like, wasn't it your birthday yesterday and today too? They think you don't remember. Like, don't come up. They try to abuse the birthday song system. Okay, 1 golden ticket per year. Okay. If it's your birthday, just come. Like if we miss it, and you really need some support, it's fine. Okay, turn in a golden ticket. I sing for you. I got a golden ticket. GT's gonna sing for me now. Don't abuse it. The person that tried to abuse the birthday song, they came with a different screen name, but where they didn't realize, they asked exactly the same question. I'm like, you like copy and paste the other dude from yesterday, and they don't think I remember. The same the way they ask, it's the exact. Oh no. They don't know. Because when the energy's off, I feel like, wait a minute. I feel an abuser. Trying to get more. You're trying to cash 2 in. One is a real ticket. The second one, every day's B-day. Exactly. That means they don't need it. Anyways, okay, here we go. Thank you so much for your time. Yes, if you like music only, I have music on Spotify under Guru Thanet. Can you sing somewhere over the rainbow all the way through? Not right now because we done, okay? Shoot. We done, okay? But you can look at like some YouTube videos for it, or you can find it. Just listen to the real version. Breathing in. Please love your damn self. For real. Stop waiting for somebody to love you. You're just waiting for you. And I hope you have a wonderful night. And if you vibe with people like Green Gears or Tanya, Christy, Transcend, give them a follow. If you need an immersive meditation app, check out Insight Timer. Very immersive. Thank you, Zara. Yeah, I'm on all, If you want to watch the rerun, they're all recorded to Twitch and YouTube. If you want to sit alone and watch the stream, go to my Facebook. There's literally one person watching. You may be the second one. Facebook buddies. The end. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you to 26,000 total viewer today. Grateful for 669 brother, sister here. Thank you to all the blessing, and I'll see you whenever I see you. Thank you. Muchos gracias a todos para enjoying Mystic Village. Gracias.